of all Nigerians and even the future generation. Because, the actual job of a president or a government is to ensure that, you see to the well-being of the current and then even the future generation. So the Sovereign Wealth Fund was designed to ensure that at some point in the future, if we have challenges, we can actually, go back to this and utilize it.
I'm sure you've been following the CCT trial of the Senate President. Look at this headline here: Budget details. Saraki's trial may pit Buhari against lawmakers.
Yeah, a lot of people believe that the Saraki trial is a bit political. Saraki, went against the will of the party to, emerge as the Senate President, and it was shortly after that this CCT trial began. But the good thing for him is that a lot of his colleagues are with him, and what's happening is politics. As the Senate has a lot of powers, they have a lot of things that they can use to. The president will need a lot of approval from the Senate, and if this situation is not well managed, it can be a tool in the hand of the Senate to ensure that they get this trial to be dropped or whatever. I think what the chairman, the CCT judge said about a mistake in the trial of somebody else, and then you're now another person, you say you don't want to make it. A judge shouldn't have said that kind of a thing. He should have looked for another reason to. So I think Saraki has his colleagues behind him, and in this game it will be tough to.
That doesn't look like he's stopping the trial. His colleagues being behind him.
Yeah, but it's a game. It's an ongoing game, and you never can tell. Like I said, the Senate has a lot of powers, and so I don't think Saraki is losing the game yet.
Oh, okay.
Vanguard is next. They are focusing this morning on the Petroleum Industry Bill, and the headline says NAS removes Host Communities Fund from PIB, scraps NNPC, replaces it with National Petroleum Company, changes name of Ministry of Petroleum Resources, abolishes triple PRA, DPR, Petroleum Inspectorate. Well, you find details on page 5. What do you think this is going to do?
I think the National Assembly is determined to pass the PIB this time around. This bill has been in the National Assembly for quite a while, and maybe all of this is what they have to do to ensure that they get to the point that the bill is passed. So I think that is what is happening. I think of recent, the Senate President actually committed to the passage of this bill, and all of this may be what they think they need to do. I'm sure there must have been consultations with stakeholders as to what is stalling the passage, and I want to believe that what is happening or what they are doing is part of the things that I think they need to do to ensure that.
Those are some of the contentious parts. This part in host communities funds. I don't know. We don't know how the communities are going to react to that.
Yes, one will expect a negative reaction from the communities, but I think those who are making this move will already have a plan as to how to manage that kind of a situation.
Some good news here. Farmers, herdsmen clashes. Federal governors agree to establish ranches. Page 42 is where you'll find that. Fuel crisis. IOCs agreed to sell forex to oil marketers, as according to the NNPC. I think we saw that earlier. Northern governors in Owerri say APC government's done much. Page 15. And the big one here, Tinubu, Akonde, Southwest governors meet at Oshoba's house. What do you think they're up to?
Yeah, Oshoba is effectively back in the APC. I think that is good for the party in the Southwest and nationally also. Oshoba is an astute politician. I'm sure he will add value to the party, and I think the APC leaders in the Southwest, they are excited about his return. But one thing about that report is the absence of the Ogun State governor, Pali, and
Was it coincidence?
I don't want to believe that, although there was an explanation given that he was attending another meeting of Southwest, whatever, somewhere else. But
he was there in spirit.
I don't know. But it sends a signal to out there that maybe the rift between him and Chief Oshoba is still not over, and if Oshoba is coming back into the party and his governor of the state is still not so happy, then I don't know what. We just have to wait and see what happens in the states with the return of Oshoba to APC.
Okay, so you also have the story, EFCC investigates $40 million pipeline security contract on page 4. Your Mr. and Mrs. is also there, not starting on a good note at the beginning of the week. And it looks like left of a big quarrel from Sunday. I don't know how Yakmut spent 2.9 billion naira Olympic fund. That's according to the Minister of Sports. Along page 45 is where you find the details. I'm talking about missing monies again. Is it missing monies or being opaque? 2.9 billion naira is a lot of money.
The truth is that I'm not a sports person. So I don't follow sports per se.
But that figure, I mean, it will get anybody's ear to tingle.
Yes.
If that money can be accounted for.
Yes.
Who knows who will call and knock on their door soon.
Well, that'll be it for Vanguard Papers. That'll be it.
Let's take a look at leadership. That's the next one here. Drop in shale production forces U.S. to resume crude imports. This it's good news for
Nigeria.
And look at that. Nigeria is number one in that rider. Nigeria, Venezuela, others to get boost in sales of crude oil. And then NNPC gets 41% allocation for supply of PMS. So they don't know how soon or if it's immediate already, but then all smiles on this one.
Yeah, this might actually start pushing up the price of crude in the international markets, because the discovery of shale oil was one of the things responsible for the sharp drop in the price of oil. So this is actually good for us, and we hope that this will start very soon, and we can start earning better income from oil.
Well, the story is on page 5, so they could go check it out and see what all those protests, because they were about that fracking technology for shale production. And then let me see, PDP governors head national convention committees, that's on page 6. And then about the CCT, CNPP, IPAC demand stoppage of Saraki's trial. This is on page 16. Is it strange to you for them to demand this?
No, it is not strange, and there are so many political groups out there, and they have alliances and allegiances.
So they think there's some politics going on with that trial?
There's some politics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the story is on page 16, as highlighted here. And then the other part of this good one is that Nigeria's sovereign wealth fund assets rises to 213 billion in the midst of this squeeze that we're facing. Good to know that this is also rising. You find that on page 34. Then you've got CBN to withdraw 1 trillion naira from circulation. Nigerian students abroad groan under exorbitant rates and charges. So, is this part of the ongoing activity? To mop up? Looks like that's what it is. Well, there you go. That's it with leadership.
New Telegraph is next, and the pictures you see on the front page of New Telegraph, they took these from different cities, looking at the fuel situation. Abeokuta, Lagos, Minna, Benin, Abuja, as a fuel scarcity scenes captured across 4 states and Abuja yesterday. But look at the big news on the front page. 2019, PDP plus Buhari's ouster. Lamido Shekarau, Sheriff Dapambo line up for presidency. Konkonso in crucial meeting with PDP.
Yeah, the politics of 2019 has already started. It might seem so early to, the rest of us were politicians. It's already started, and no doubt the PDP will be strategizing a lot as to how to regain power back. And some of these names that have been mentioned as likely flag bearers may or may not make it at that time, but the report is just telling us the thinking of the PDP as of now. So we have to watch and we have to wait and see how that plays out.
And this Konkonso in crucial meeting with PDP gives wing to the stories, after all, that his
state governor.
The state governor.
He's been having problems with the state governor, and Kwankwaso was a major player in the APC even up to the election. He participated at the presidential primaries of the party, and I think maybe he came second, if I remember correctly. So now I don't think, now that the government is in power, maybe he's feeling that he has not gotten much. And, politics is about who gets what, and then party politics is about, they say party politics is the madness of many and for the benefit of a few. So someone like Kwankwaso should have been, given a big appointment, should have been accommodated, in one way or the other. Look at the others like Amici, those who are the big players in APC, then they've been